Hello everyone, I'm Crypto Nobes. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the latest big news to do with VeChain. We're also going to be taking a look at price analysis as well as a couple of other big things. If you guys like anything I bring to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button or share the video for more. And I want to know your thoughts down below. How much potential do you think VeChain has? With that, let's jump straight into the video. Now I just want to say quickly, I've recently just smashed past 3,000 subscribers and I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you that have shown massive support to my channel over the past 7 months. It really does mean a lot to me and I'm very grateful, and hopefully in the next few months I will be getting some big giveaways going for you guys to show my appreciation for what you are doing. And if we start off by taking a look at the market, over the past month, the market cap has had over $100 billion put into it, which is absolutely incredible. Bitcoin hovering around 11,745, Ethereum $392. Chainlink still doing very well, near $14, which is absolutely incredible. But if we have a look at VeChain, VeChain has had a very nice pump itself. If we have a look over the past 7 days, it has had a 34% increase, which again is very nice. 25% over the past 30 days. And if we have a look at its chart over the past 90 days, that looks very attractive in my opinion. Same with the 12-month. Again, that is a very attractive chart in my opinion. Now, the first article that I want to show you about VeChain, and in my opinion is pretty big news for the food sector. And it says, VeChain's latest blockchain application makes food safer. The VeChain Foundation announced a blockchain-based food safety solution based on its blockchain as a service platform, Toolchain. And it also says down here, VeChain's newly released tool offers a suite of white label services that will allow the food sector to implement on-chain safety management services. These services include traceability templates which track things like origin traceability, cross-border traceability, full process traceability and more. They have high hopes that the tool will be used for many subsectors and products such as fresh food, dairy, alcohol and wine, and imported food. Companies will also gain access to third-party services such as PwC, Deloitte, DMVGL, among others, to help them reduce the costs of certification, auditing, insurance, and supply chain financial services. Now, if you've been watching any of my other videos about VeChain, you would have seen that we have spoke about Toolchain before, and at the minute they are doing very big things to do with cruise lines as well as other big things. So to see that they are also doing this is incredible, because it again just shows that the potential is unreal in VeChain. They are making big moves and they are making big steps, and at such an important time I generally think that it could have an extremely good bull run. And if I show you this last part of the article, it says lifecycle food traceability. VeChain stated that most BaaS platforms and companies on the market today provide only assistance for high-level framework services such as deployment of nodes. They elaborated that this massive barrier of entry hinders the adoption of blockchain in the food sector. With VeChain, Toolchain, ready-to-use blockchain applications can be deployed and implemented quickly to solve real business needs. The foundation is also providing built-in ready-to-use templates modeling for food, cultivation, processing, packaging, logistics, retail and more. The United States Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, recently released a blueprint and pilot study for food safety, highlighting blockchain as a viable option for some of the identified challenges. Now, I personally think that this is very big news for VeChain, considering that the food sector is a very big part of the future. I can think if VeChain can get their foot in the door with that early, then I think this could be massive news for VeChain, especially across the whole board, because again, the moves that they are doing and the things they are doing, it is very big and very positive, and I generally think it is one to watch for the future. I think it will have a lot of potential, and I don't know what price it could be, but I think it could be one to watch. What do you guys think down below? What price do you think VeChain could be in the next year? Now, this next article I want to show you before we jump into a price analysis, and it basically says pasta producer Cecco adopts VeChain MyCare framework, and it says down here, Cecco, the world's third largest producer of pasta, becomes the latest firm to join the VeChain ecosystem by adopting the MyCare methodology. It becomes Italy's first major food manufacturer to integrate the solution. Their CEO, the third biggest pastor, integrates MyCare. Now that's in very, very big news in my opinion as well, because again, the food sector is happening to a very big extent. VeChain's price since my last video, it has gone up very, very nicely, and if we take a look over the past 7 days, VeChain has gone from that resistance level of 0.15 cents and it has now gone to 0.21 cents, which is very, very good. It was nothing to worry about, and it isn't going to be anything to worry about in my opinion. Yes, the market will have its drops every now and then, but what we have to realize is cryptocurrency is famous for its volatility. If you are going to hang on to it, you will be fine, but if you look at it every day and stress yourself out about the price of the short term, it is not going to work. But trust me, patience is what will make us winners in this space. Now the last part of the article says VeChain provides solution to pandemic fears. The company's adoption of MyCare is a strategy designed to counter the risk of contagion arising from the pandemic situation. According to Google, worldwide, deaths have reached 692,000 and the number of new cases in the last 2 months is continuing to rise. With that, actions to mitigate exposure via food brings a sense of reassurance for many. Quality Manager spoke about the many process changes that have occurred since the breakout, but despite the uncertainty, he remains adamant that adapting the new methodology is essential in keeping everyone safe. In recent months, our priority has been to create a safe environment for all of our collaborators and operators. We have adapted our management system and our operating methods in such a way as to always be in line with various governmental provisions that have followed over time. Now overall so far VeChain are doing really, really well in the food sector, and in my opinion this is big news because this is just the start and this is just the food sector. They also want to do multiple things, so again that is incredible for VeChain so far, and especially at a time like this I think it's very, very important that VeChain can get their foot in the door. Now we're going to take a look at a price analysis to do with VeChain, and it is in an article of top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week, and it says VeChain/USD. VeChain is currently trading inside a bullish flag pattern. The 20-day EMA is flat and the plus DI and DI minus DI are close to each other, which suggests a balance between buyers and sellers. A breakout and close, UTC time, above the resistance line will tilt the advantage in favour of the buyers and complete the bullish setup, which has a target objective of 0.031 cents. However, if the bears sink the VET/USD pair below the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of 0.015 cents, the correction can deepen to the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level of 0.013 cents. A break below this level will be a huge negative and could result in a deeper correction. Therefore, traders can wait for the price to break out at a sustain above the flag before turning positive. And if we take a look at VeChain's price from that article, it does seem like it is heading in a good direction, but will it sustain and keep above that level? I'm not entirely sure, but again, as you know, I always say short-term prices, it does not really bother me. Long-term prices is what I'm interested in because I'm in the long term of this technology. Next year, just wait and see what VeChain's price is next year, and then, in my opinion, then that's when you should celebrate or worry. But for now, short-term, unless you are a trader, it is not something you should worry about, but people do like to see the short-term analysis. Now I just want to show you this brief history of VeChain for those of you that don't know, and it says VeChain was founded in 2015 by Sonny Liu, former CIO of Louis Vuitton. It is started by a subsidiary of Bitsy, one of China's largest blockchain companies. VeChain is among the few blockchains that already have a substantial customer base among established companies. Initially, the VEN token was functioned on the Ethereum blockchain. VeChain transitioned onto its own blockchain and rebranded itself in 2018. As part of the rebrand, the VEN blockchain became the VeChain 4 blockchain in 2018. Goals for the VeChain blockchain platform are outlined in its white paper. The initial target is to disrupt the supply chain industry by making data actionable and transparent. In the future, its blockchain plans to have dApps and initial coin offerings, ICOs, on VeChain and Internet of Things platform. To that end, VeChain has inked strategic partnerships over the years with several companies in order to help achieve this goal. Among these, the most important one is accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers (PwC), which is also incubating VeChain. The blockchain company has also partnered with Chinese firm Jiangsu Electronics to develop the first custom RFID chips for use on its platform, and car company Rental for its manufacturing operations. As well, they have also done a few other big things, and they have also got a partnership with Walmart. So again, as you can see, they are growing very, very well, and I think it has got a lot of potential in it. I think the next 2 years are going to be certainly very, very interesting for VeChain in my opinion. Now, I want to know down in the comments section down below, how valuable do you think VeChain will be in the next year or two? I personally think VeChain can see 50 cents or 20 cents in my opinion, and it all depends on that adoption, and it also depends on the technology and how much it grows. But if it does get a thumbs up with all of them, I think those prices could be very, very possible, considering what happened in the last market and the last bull run. Now, that was something that was very, very interesting, and the fact we're here this early, it does show a good sign of something big coming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's everything I've got for you today. If you've enjoyed anything I've brought to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, or share the video for more. And thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me, and I'll continue to push as much as I can. With that, I've been Crypto Noobs. Thank you for watching. Peace.